definition.
How can using the state's air fleet less cost more? Last month, News 13's investigative reporter Larry Barker exposed the pricey flights by politicos on state airplanes.
Well, now we have discovered that the cost of operating those planes is much higher than anybody thought and will be going even higher. Here's Ian Schwartz.
There is some good news and bad news about the 3 state-owned planes politicians use to jet around.
In this last fiscal year, we're operating under an executive order where all agencies have been required to reduce their usage of the aircraft.
Flying has been reduced. That's the good news. But the bad news is state airplane use is going to cost taxpayers a lot more than anyone imagined. So as state cutbacks come down, the cost of maintaining and flying aircraft for the exclusive use of New Mexico bureaucrats is running sky high. That was revealed today in testimony before the Legislative Finance Committee. Just last month, Larry Barker reported on the excessive use of state aircraft, much of it in violation of state regulations. In the airplane business, the less you fly, the more expensive it is for each flight you do take. Representative Donald Bratton is a pilot and a member of the Legislative Finance Committee.
Most pilots would probably expect if you were going to make it economically beneficial, you need to fly your aircraft 200 hours a year.
Let's look at the Turbo Commander. Politicians flew on the twin turboprop 36 hours last fiscal year at a cost of nearly $10,000 per hour. That means a single round-trip flight from Santa Fe to Hobbs cost taxpayers $25,000. But the price of the plane rides is only going to go up, just as the cash-strapped state is ready to carve up budgets. The proposed rates for next year are almost double for all 3 planes, since flights are down. That means a round trip from Santa Fe to Las Cruces in the Citation jet goes from $4,800 to more than $7,700 per hour.
I think we're probably going to have to look at video conferences much more than what we have in the past.
Some LFC members are looking to trim the wings on state plane costs.
Have we considered contracting aircraft used through somebody like NextJet or Qatar? Particularly when you're a low-hour user, sometimes it makes more sense to contract the usage.
And don't expect the planes to get more use next year. On average, the state is projecting to use each plane roughly 2 months out of the year. Ian Schwartz, KRQE News 13.
State airplane use has been a hot topic in the governor's race. Lieutenant Governor Diane Dennis, the Democrat, says she would reduce the use of the planes. Republican Susana Martinez says she would sell the jet.